What if I told you that XRP just hit a trend line that has only been touched 4 times in the last 9 years? In today's video, I am going to show you something in the chart as to why this may be the very, very bottom for you to buy XRP. Let's get right on into the chart. Now, I have to say, I'm not an XRP maxi. I don't get married to XRP like a lot of people do. However, um, I like to trade coins. And if I see a good trade setup, then why not? Now, this was what I have called the triple cycle breakout for a lot of the Dino coins. And the reason why is we were here for 1 cycle, 2 cycle, and on the 3rd cycle, it broke out. Now, we have seen that with a few different coins. But this line right here, this trend line, was support back here in December of 2017, almost 9 years ago. It had perfect support, calling the top of the 2021 altcoin top, unfortunately. And then back here in November of 2024, we came above it, came back down and retouched it, and then it exploded. If you guys watch Carl Runefeld's videos, this was the $5 million trade profit that he made on XRP. And so what we are seeing is we've seen this coin come back down in February of 2026 this year and get support. And then what we are seeing is right now, we are coming back and testing this line of support. Do we break this line of support and fall back down to 76 cents? Or do we go up from here? Now, let me show you one of two things that could happen. Okay. One of them, we come back into all-time highs. Okay. And you turn basically $1 into about $3.60. That's scenario number one. And that's if it doesn't hit an all-time high. Scenario number two is we break this and we come down here and we come down about 25%. Okay, a 25% move to the downside is really not that bad. The risk to reward ratio, in my opinion, the reward far outweighs the risk. Because when we go back into the altcoin cycle, and you cannot tell me that we are never going to have an altcoin cycle again, and all these OG coins are just going to go down forever. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that when the FOMO kicks in, people are going to buy because it's not always about fundamentals. If it was about fundamentals, a lot of legitimate coins would be at tens of billions of dollars of market cap. Sometimes it's about what I like to call the pumpamentals. Because when you see something pumping, your brain goes mental and you want to buy. So, let's say this coin does a modest 2x from its all-time high, which was $3.06. So let's say it goes up to $7 and you get in right now around $1. Well, that's a 7x from there. Again, with a 25% risk. Could it go lower? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. The US could get nuked tomorrow and the markets could go to zero. So obviously anything I say is not financial advice. But what history is telling us and support lines, and by the way, speaking of support lines, this support line right here was any time since 2020 was a golden entry. Yes, it went below there, but if you would just have bought here, bought here, bought here, bought here, bought here, you would be in so much you'd be in so much profit. So same thing. Buy right here, not financial advice, and then maybe you can look at this chart in 5-6 months from now, and it's like you could look at that and be like, okay, yeah, that was an obvious play, or it comes back down here and then bounces and say that was an obvious play. But I want to know what you guys think. I know a lot of people like to marry XRP, and our XRP maxis, and I think that's okay. I think believing in something is amazing. But that's all I have for today, guys. Comment XRP in the comments below. But God bless each and every single one of you guys. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye bye.